So we have here one monitor that does one thing better than the others. It has an built-in battery inside of the monitor that can last up to 2 hours. So no more batteries dangling around, making your screen pretty light. Additional features like USB-C charging and pass-through power, and also active fan cooling inside with 5 options for the 22-watt battery inside. I'm your host Mauro, and we are going in an in-depth review for this Feelworld P6Xl monitor. Let's go straight into it. In the package you will get the 6-inch monitor, hot shoe swivel arm bracket, micro HDMI to HDMI cable, HDMI to HDMI cable, Allen screw, sunshade, plate with the strap for mounting additional accessories on the screen, USB-C with USB-A converter, and would you mind an USB-A charger with the user manual. Okay, so this 6-inch screen is the perfect all-arounder for your small mirrorless camera or for your gimbal. The screen features a pretty big 22.2 watt-hour built-in battery with a running time of 2 hours at max brightness, and that is pretty an amazing value. Of course, you can charge it on the go while using it. It will run indefinitely on USB-C or with battery power 2 hours at max brightness. Not having any batteries on the back, the screen, even with a battery inside, is pretty slim and compact with just 333 grams, and the bezels are pretty small. The complete shell around the monitor is made of aluminum, getting that premium feel. Looking around the screen, we'll find the power button, headphone jack, upgrade USB-C port, and under it the charging USB-C port and just one 1/4 screw mount. On the side there are no 1/4 screw mounts, just on the bottom, so this additional bracket will be pretty handy if you want to attach additional stuff or if you want to hang out from another position your monitor. On top we had vents for the active cooling fan hot air exhaust, where it takes the air from the lower intake. Just make sure that you are not in a big rainy situation because moisture could get inside of this air vent. The screen is obviously touch sensitive with pitch to zoom ready feature, so you can easily zoom in your footage to check the focus. Swiping on the lower corner of the screen, you'll have the shortcuts to overlay your screen with the dedicated info. So let's go inside into the menu system. Assist, all waves, waveforms, vector scope, histogram, focus assist, embedded audio, zebra pattern, check fill, and false color. Marker, grids with all the possible variants and custom modes with the color, same frame with the 9:16 ratio so are ready for the vertical content, center marker and ratio marker. Image, scan mode, aspect ratios, anamorphic mode with the user switch adjustment, so even if you have a weird anamorphic stretch, you can dial it in pretty easily. Image flip, zoom mode, image freezer, and peer-to-peer. Under user option, you can load one of the pre-installed LUTs or load them via the USB-C from your computer. And also HDI and HL's modes. Display adjustment with the color temperatures and user adjustments. Under system menu, you can make up to 4 custom users if you have more filmmakers using this monitor at the production, so each cameraman have its own settings made. Language, on-screen display with the transparency and time, volume, and cooling fan option from 1 to 5. There is no auto mode. So now we have the cooling mode in 1, and well, it's not even possible to hear it. When you put it to the cooling mode 5, well, there will be a slightly bigger buzzing sound, like now we are in cooling mode 5. And remember, I'm putting the cooling actual exhaust straight in front of the microphone. This is in 5, and now we'll turn it to 1. That's it. I leave it to 1, but if you're outside, well, I suppose that you could use 1 to 5 depending on your shooting situation, because the screen could get pretty hot in outside temperatures. A reset and firmware upgrade. So let's go to the conclusion after using this monitor for a while. This monitor will ease your game with a lighter built-in battery solution for a lighter monitoring system and the smaller mirrorless cameras combined with a gimbal is a perfect choice for it. Will not get anything away like the battery pack, and it will run approximately for 3 hours at the minimum brightness settings approximately 50%. And yes, you can charge it while using it with an external connection like a battery bank, NPF battery, V-mount or gimbal option. Great for beginners and intermediates that don't want to additionally invest on batteries and other attachments. These have all built in. A downside of this monitor is the lack of the 1/4 screw mounts, and there is just one on the bottom. And also there is just one HDMI port. There is no pass-through port for other additional monitoring systems, just like a wireless system. The 1200 nits is pretty bright, and the included sunshade is pretty good also for outdoors direct sunlight use. So yes, it's pretty usable. For around $200, this is a pretty great budget-oriented monitor for all you out starting out or intermediate shooters that like the slim form factor. And yes, this monitor will be here to stay for my studio, but also for my gimbal production. If you have any question, feel free to comment down below. I will be happy to answer to all of them. Till my next one, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the bell icon, get notified every time I make a new video, and see you on my next one.